Hey, what's up guys? Ted Lambert here with Davis Autosports. And here we have for sale a 2005 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited. This Jeep has only 66,000 original miles, has a clean Carfax history report. It shows 3 owners, but looking at the Carfax, I believe the second owner is the dealership. They titled the vehicle in their name before they sold it. So from what I can gather, it's only 2 previous owners. Automatic, 4-wheel drive, 4.0 liter inline 6, beautiful Wrangler. This Jeep came into us completely stock. We did the lift, we did all upgrades, modifications, we fully serviced this Jeep. I'm just gonna go a quick rundown of everything that was done here in-house by Davis Autosports on this Jeep. First things first, we did a 2.5-inch suspension lift. With that lift is brand new upgraded heavy-duty shocks, springs, that's front and rear. Up front we have a new heavy-duty track bar, steering stabilizer. We have brand new front sway bar end links. Then we have the vehicle aligned. Service-wise, we did a new valve cover gasket, new rear main seal, new oil pan gasket, fresh oil change obviously with that. We also put brand new transmission cooler lines on this. They were $250 from Jeep alone, so that's a pretty big service. Brand new transmission cooler lines, 4 body bushings. Just some of the rubber bushings on the body were a little wore out, so we did 4 new body bushings. Brand new radiator, new coolant, and we did brand new front U-joints in the axle. So again, this Jeep has been fully serviced. Everything was done here in-house. We're gonna do a walk around and then a test drive. We did a 2.5-inch suspension lift. We threw on our custom, there are Davis Autosports Rubicon replica wheels. They're 16x8, but they have a more negative of an offset, so it's got more of a concave to it. And then we threw on 285, I believe they're 75/16 Cooper Discover AT3 XLT. It's their new all-terrain tire. Good looking tire. I love the tread. I love the sidewall. Just a nice all-terrain tire. Again, you can kind of see the more concave of our Rubicon replica wheels. Took the factory bumper off, threw on a textured tubular bumper. Just a classic look up front. Brand new ARB IPF 100-watt fog lights, and they're wired into the factory switch. We had a paint correction service, wet sand, buff polish. Paint came out beautiful, super smooth finish, just a bright metallic shine to it. We also removed the chrome headlight bezels, scuffed them, and sprayed them black. There's nothing else chrome on the Jeep, so that kind of ties it all together. We removed all of the fenders. I'm sorry, your fender flares. Scuffed them down, sprayed them black. They just come in, they're faded, kind of chalky looking. Just a common thing in these Jeeps. If you're riding around and you look at a Wrangler, you'll see most of them are very faded. There's a look at the suspension. Paint and body is in beautiful shape. No issues there. I will point out as many little imperfections as I can. If you have any questions, my name is Ted Lambert with Davis Autosports. My cell, you can call or text me there. It's 804-852-4907. Office line is 855-955-3377. Or you can email me directly at ted@davisautosports.com. You do have some little rock chips, tiny little scratches that have been touched up. There's 1 or 2 little spots. I mean, you can barely even see. I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up or not. Just tiny little smudges in the paint. Yeah, it's not, I mean, it's barely noticeable. You can kind of see it there. Right in here. Soft top's in good shape, tinted rear windows. Scratch there. We removed this, painted that as well. Same with the rear bumper and your license plate bracket. Matching fifth wheel and tire. Factory bumper, but you do have a tow hitch as well. We did add an upgraded heavy duty rear tire bracket, and I'm not sure if you can see, but you also have a heavy duty tire extension bracket there that actually puts the tire out and raises it up so it does not hit when you shut the rear tailgate. We'll go up and down this side. Again, the body's in excellent shape. I really don't know if there's any dents or dings or anything to speak of. I haven't seen any, but if I do see something in the walk around, I'll point it out. But again, super clean Jeep. Excellent service history on the Carfax from the previous owners. And again, only 66,000 original miles. These Unlimited are extremely hard to find. They only made them for 3 years. And with 66,000 miles, it's definitely a rarity. Factory side steps. We taped off your door handles, sanded them down smooth, and repainted them black. Try to get these things as perfect as we possibly can for a used car before we sell them. And again, back here, one more just little paint smudge. Not exactly sure. I think somebody just kind of burnt the paint when they were wet sanding and buffing it prior to us, because that was there when we got it. The frame and undercarriage was basically fully detailed when we were under there doing the services and the lifts. The entire undercarriage and frame has been undercoated. No rust issues whatsoever. Super clean. The exhaust was taken all the way down. That was spray painted with a, I think a aluminum or stainless steel rust prohibiting spray. And then hung back up. It looks brand new. I'm gonna throw this tag on the back. We're gonna go for a test drive here shortly. Black interior. Super clean. No issues in here. Your seats have no rips, no tears. This was definitely owned by non-smokers, or they at least did not smoke in the vehicle at all. I know we're fighting the sun just a bit. But no odor, super clean. You do have a JVC CD player there, ice cold AC. You do have all your hookups and switches if you wanted to put a hard top on the Jeep. Your carpets are very clean. Again, just a super nice Wrangler. Excuse me. All the seats were taken out. The carpets were all taken out. They were cleaned. The body tub was cleaned. Everything was put back in. If you don't know much about us, go to our website, davisautosports.com. You can scroll through our current inventory. You can also look at vehicles we have built and sold in the past. Even here on YouTube, you can search Davis Autosports Jeeps. You'll see hundreds and hundreds of Wranglers and Cherokees that we have built and sold in the past. You'll get a better idea of who we are, what we do. We spend a lot of time with these Jeeps to get them as nice as we possibly can before we sell them. Again, if you have any questions, would like to purchase this Jeep, my name is Ted Lambert, Davis Autosports, 804-852-4907. Let's crawl under here. Again, your 2.5-inch suspension lift. There's your springs, your shocks behind them, your heavy duty or your new sway bar end links there. As you can see, that's your new U-joint there in the axle. That blue strip here is your brand new oil pan gasket. Steering stabilizer. Here's your heavy duty track bar. Goes up into there. All new hardware on the parts we installed. Again, brand new radiator. There's the exhaust. That's what I mean. When we take this out to do the oil pan gasket, we just remove the entire exhaust, clean it, spray it, hang it back up. Looks brand new. The entire undercarriage honestly looks brand new on this Jeep. No rust issues whatsoever. I have about 40 pictures in the listing on our website and on eBay of the undercarriage, so you really get a good view of it. Here is your transfer case drop down bracket. That just lowers that angle of your drive shaft. This Jeep has an extremely smooth rod, and again you can see the frame. The entire undercarriage and the frame have it undercoated and sprayed, and again looks brand new. No rust issues whatsoever. Rear shocks, springs, Dana 44 axle. Sorry, I have to hold that angle. There's one of your new body bushings there. All right, let's hop in, go for a test drive. You have one key. $66,763 original documented miles. You have no lights on the dash. I'm gonna hook my seat belt. That middle light will go off. There we go. Radio works. I believe only the front speakers work. I'm not too radio savvy though, so maybe just the fader or balance needs to be adjusted, but the front speakers are playing. AC blows ice cold, blows on every fan speed. A common problem is the AC resistors, and only blows on high. But let's go for a test drive. Battery's in great shape. Engine starts right up with no problems. Automatic transmission shifts great, no issues there. I mean, there's no known issues with this Jeep. No drivetrain issues that I know of. I drove the vehicle home after the lift was installed just to test it out, make sure everything was nice and tight. The Jeep drives beautifully. Davis AutoSports, we're located just beside the Richmond International Airport here in Richmond, Virginia. A lot of our customers will fly in, drive your new vehicle home. There's the airport there. If you rent a car, you can drop your rental off here at the airport, drive your new vehicle home. We also can pick you up from the local Richmond train and bus stations. And we ship vehicles all over the country, so give me your zip code, I can get you a quote for shipping. Very easy to work with. pressure is where it should be. We're riding right at 210 degrees. Battery's charging exactly the way they should. All your gauges, everything's working. We're catching the light, so I'm gonna go up here and hop on the interstate, get up to 75 miles per hour. Earlier, our website, DavisAutoSports.com. Go there, click on our inventory page. We have tons of Jeeps in inventory right now. We have a few that are being built. We have some that have just come in that we had not touched yet. We have some that are completed and for sale. We can do a custom build for any Jeep to your specifications, so keep that in mind. We can find a Jeep for you, build it to your liking. That's a big part of our business, especially with the Cherokees, is custom orders and then building the vehicle to exactly your specs. Here, head back. Again, I'm Ted Lambert, Davis Autosports. You can call or text me if you have any questions or would like to purchase the Jeep, 804-852-4907. The office line is 855-XJ-JEEPS. That's 855-955-3377. Or you can email me directly at ted@davisautosports.com. Thank you very much for viewing the video. Good luck bidding.